Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals.
I'm all for it, good nature like all forests. Out in the wilderness, brothers is not cautious. Lack morals, good vibes, make plural. Cause we just need something to build on. Now I got a pocket full of hope, heart filled with courage. Mind made up, I'm ready, I need to flourish. Goals in order, ordered another round. It's about to go down now. East Coast, West Coast, come on. North side, South side.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go, getting the nod on the mound, DJ Hers. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Nick Senzel, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball, Hers, with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Right through there for a strike.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And that one upstairs, ball one. One out, bases empty. And that drops in for a strike.
1-1.
And it is 2-1. That one missed. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Swing and a ground ball. Garcia over to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Adley Rutschman.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. And there's the automatic. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Man at first, Tyler O'Neill. The next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a ball. Rooker leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's the strike. Up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. And now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, Dean Kramer. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Jacob Young stands in now and watches strike 1. No outs. Runner on second. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into it out at home plate.
James Wood, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Ripped to first, caught. And now it's Juan Yepez, homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
The 0-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Whips it to Mountcastle. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And now it's Luis Garcia. Now a screamer into the outfield. O'Neill makes the catch, and that will end the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., second inning set to go. And into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Hers back to work. Fought off foul. Ward goes 6'1", 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again. I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Out there to center. Dives, and it gets by.
Well, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield, and that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And it's a ball and a strike.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1, and they turn the double play.
So a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Orioles held in check there, and it remains 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And that is out of play. And he deals. Swing and a pop-up. Henderson on his way over. 1 down. Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And stepping in is the speedy Nasim Nunez. That one outside. And that is ball one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Hammer, base hit. The throw to third. In there safely. Runners in the corners here, one away. Now it's the right fielder. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tenna, the runner at third. Nunez over at first with one away. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Neill settles under this one. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Fastball for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
One run across in the frame so far. You're in game one of this 3-game set. In the dirt. That's inside. The count now 2-2. Runner on the move. Up the middle. Henderson. Throws to first. That is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ripped on the ground to second. And one away in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And downstairs.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. A little bit high. Ball 1. And that's too high. And it's fouled away. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. And that's a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Wood at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. That's down and in.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Young stands at second with no outs. Next offering in there for a strike, and that's strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now this is in the air down the line. O'Neill pulls it down. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. That's a base hit as a run scores. Roll into third. He's in there.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one sliced foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. And a foul ball. Up and in, and 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 4. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Adley Rutschman. That smash towards center. And there's 1 away. Next to hit, Brent Rooker. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Orioles down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. That's towards center. Young hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Orioles, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-0. That one fouled off. And the next pitch is way outside.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's outside ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ward batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. O'Neill, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Nationals 4 and the Orioles nothing. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. And now the right fielder, number 10. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, these Nats doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one at 95 missed up top. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Abrams now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. One gone, runner at first. And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Westberg makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Juan Yepez.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
O'Neill. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So the Nats leave a pair, but they're in front 4-0. The battle of the Beltway rolls on. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westberg. Swings through that one. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Mountcastle stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball popped up. Ruiz settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles.